G'day, g'day. And how you going? What you say? And she'll be right. G'day, g'day. And how you going? Say g'day, g'day, g'day. And he'll be right. G'day, guys. How you going? It's me again having another rock and roll party. As I'm about to read a poem, I think very much for truth to me because I have to prove myself a lot, but I don't mind. YouTube's where you do it, so it's cool. Okay, this is the one. You know that movie Benjamin Button? When I was young, I had to be dragged into doing everything. Dragged into being cool, dragged into playing sport and everything. Now I'm just doing things by myself. So, and I'm calling it this. When I was doing my discussion group, I mucked with all the cool oldies and a few of the young adult children. And one of the girls said, I was like Benjamin Button because I was old as young and don't want to grow old. You see, people say I'm not young anymore, but I say I'm the creation of Benjamin Button. I start off very slow and dreary, and now I will never gonna stop. You see, once I had to be dragged into being cool to someone like me, now called Benjamin Button, old when young, young when old. I'm cool, man. Okay. I'm going to read another poem for you now. I'm going to get this thing for. Let's see if I can find another poem here. Another thing with being old and young, when I was young, I was never really into philosophical things. That's probably why I'm getting these voices really striking. And it's not bad for me because I think it's fun to try to experiment. And it's fun going on YouTube and try to experiment. So have a listen to these. I went to the comedy show at the old Canberra Entertainment Centre at the Labour Club in Belconnen. And I was buying beer and going over to the table to watch the totally radical comedy show. And I was sitting in the seat enjoying the jokes and laughed really loudly. But at the end of the day, it was a great evening until when I was leaving, a man asked me for money, and I couldn't think of anything else that he was jealous of. And I thought he can't afford to go. But I later found out he's just a beggar, and I gave him 50 cents to take away my guilt. And 20 years later, I went to the Canberra Comedy Festival, and oh mate, it was really funny. It was really rad because everyone had a good time, and there were people dying, doing hand symbols and shit. And I enjoyed the show too. I felt better in that show. As the first show, I was thinking how scary Australia's Most Wanted was, how people get robbed going out and having fun. They asked me to say no, and I guess, but only 50 cents or $2 to take away my guilt. I looked like a comedy nerd. And I mind you, I love watching stand-up comedy on TV. I get the punchline straight away. But don't ask me, for fuck's sake, what they said in years to come. But I still did get it when I actually listened to it, which I had a good laugh. And at that stage I was laughing normally. What the... This is one. I'm not going to read that one. I read that earlier. So I haven't looked at that one. This is one. People call me fat boy. I might be fat. But I still love life. Listen to this. Fat boy, I might be a fat boy, but I have a lot more energy because I'm raising it out of me. Party on, drink lemonade and have a Coke. Then run around the house, putting the stuff online. Fat boy, I might be a fat boy, but I can handle teasing me because of my liking of doing things motto. Sydney, Sydney, Sydney. I went to see Sydney. There is only one Tony Lockett, one Tony Lockett, one Tony Lockett, mate. Ooh, ooh. I enjoyed him in the 80s, mate. And that is why I wanted to do fat boy, I might be a fat boy, but still I love life with no wife or kids. But still I don't care, dude. I used to go out, well done, Goodsy. But Adam Good scored a goal. He was treated so badly by members of the crowd. So I say just one thing. Could they be racist fucks? I might be fat, but I still love life. Do you, fat boy? Bloody oath I do, mate. You see, bullying is a terrible thing. Many people are ending their lives because of it. But I tell you, my bullying passed. Because there is no way any bully would make me want to end my life. Because I love my life too much to kill myself. I believe he is choosing to ignore the bully and do my tapestry or partying on YouTube or on every other shape. I was Leonardo da Vinci, was one of my previous lives. That is why I'm an artist and a good artist. I believe in life and love and peace and happiness. I am the coolest dude around. Loving life is more for me. Cyberbullying, just ignore it, mate. Just ignore it. I want the party. Oh yeah, I want the party. I want to have a vodka at the local pub. But people kick me out, mate, because I party too much. I watch the Aussie rules and with a can of VB bitter. I watch the rugby league, 4x just for me. You see, I used to spend all my money on drinking like a real man, mate. We played cricket on the oval with all the people who go to the pub. I hit the ball way past the bowler, yeah. The bowler said to us, have a nice can of beer. I love to watch Manly beat the Cowboys, yeah. But hopefully Manly will lose, despite me like catching Manly ferry to Manly Beach. But we were on the oval, and the tender had a can of, and the bartender had a can of Coke. I went to the shopping centre with no shirt, oh yeah. I bought a 6-pack of beer to take back to my house. Drink them down really quickly. Yes, I am as quiet as a mouse. Let's party, dude. At the pub, cricket match or on the oval. At the oval. Outside the pub, using some loser's beer. Money. Just party on, dudes. Oh yeah, mate. Let's get drunk. Steve and I shouldn't take money, but he stole. Steve said I shouldn't take money, but he stole things out of me, hassling me for money, and stealing all my cars, because he wanted to paint them for his nephew. But I was in the city club. I was treating a kid like a cool kid by laughing as he passed me. His father came up to me and said, "Leave my kid alone." Me and him had a bickering about how stupid me and him were. He told me next time he sees me, he will bloody knock me senseless. I was scared to go there ever again, because really, what I did seemed not a problem to me. And now I'm on medication, trying to get reformed. You see, I was a clock back then, but deep down I was just having fun. Well, it is not fun for them, I know that. Ooh, hey, bada! Party, 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 have a mighty party, have a party, 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 do to see you see, have a bloody party, do da do da do. And now, no, I'm not going to read the Hebrew one. This is the better one. That one was a bit more philosophical. Let's have a listen to this one. The purpose of a man is to love a woman. The purpose of a woman is to love a man, with sex and snuggling, never ever struggling, to make the game of love. I might be wild, I might be crazy, and very lazy, but I am wilder than anyone else. You see, I party every night with drinks and music, party poppers which make me a crazy person. But I love life and I joke around. I don't care what people think. Dad isn't a man, and vices aren't either. I brought my dad to his next life to make him understand that I am a person, even though he always understood that, who is different from my family, but still a family person. You see, I am a family person. Like today, I played on my own private bowling alley on my computer, and also doing my tapestry in my happy room. I call it my happy room for sports and vlogs and TV shows and parades. And I try and enjoy being cool in there. If the weather is cold, I put the heater on. I am cool, man, the coolest man around, silly all over this world. I had a post, my friend, which I had to deal with the end. But mate, I love life. I really do, mate. And I'm going to say I love life. I know what's going on. Benjamin Button, my very first poem today. And I believe that Benjamin Button might be, because I actually do feel a lot more younger than when I do. And I shouldn't, but I do. What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with the law, eh? Eee. This is a song about shy. You are shy because when I say I was George Washington, you don't believe me. But George Washington was one of my other lives. You are shy because you say I'm a famous footballer of the late 1800s, Alfred Woodrum. You say, shut up, wussy. No, you're not. But I remember playing football with those players back then. You see, you try and put my body on the couch and watch Days of Our Lives. And then you show me your masculine body, as if you are gay, or rub it against my body. I tell you, mate, I am straight. The reason why you come into my body is because the last two lives were kidnapped as little children. I'm on medication, so that doesn't affect me in my current life. Now, after the life of that footballer died, I was a cat who jumped around the house. I reckon everybody would have done bad things back in those days, like in the 1300s. I don't want to be caught on social media, but I write and do my art on it though, because I was the first president of the USA. He invented the 4th of July with parades, games, sport, food, etc., etc. I don't believe in heaven. Coming back is for me. But I do believe when you get tired, all of your lives muck around together, like it is heaven. But I call it nirvana. Heaven is bullshit. It's nirvana. But nirvana's a rock band. It's also a name of Buddhist heaven. Well, it's not really heaven. It's more a place where you go to rest your lives when you sleep. Now, this is not really about my father. It's about some fathers I see on TV. What shall we do with a yobbo father who drinks beer all day? Who can spend time with a yobbo father to celebrate the day? You see, drinking is a fun thing, but yobbos are the only ones who think so. They want to get the beers right down them. You see, some people say drinking is fun, but I prefer to sit at home eating a cream bun because it doesn't make me all violent and not getting my knickers in a twist. My father will give me a shandy which is made out of beer and lemonade. Still not to drink it if you were a kid because of the alcohol content in it. But there shouldn't be any problem with anyone drinking as long as you aren't a kiddie. What shall we do with a yobbo, Father? Drinking beer and smoking, getting away from sober. The yobbo, Father, is like Homer Simpson. Oh yeah, Homer Simpson. I give up beer and just one drink Coke. Give up beer and I just drink Coke. Because my dad gave up and used patches, I felt so smart to do that. You see, my dad said he was like the youngest drinkers. Said my dad wasn't like the younger drinkers, but at the end of the day, he might have been a yobbo. You never know. What can you do with a yobbo, Father? He gets drunk every day, yeah. You see, his drinking made me go out drinking with my mates in school or over, almost getting freaking run over by two hooligans who called me Worsty. They do a skid and with their tires and say, how's it going, Worsty? I go to the club to watch State of Origin to support the Blues and get drunk. A man came up and bullied me by breaking my glass over my head. He said, Dick, what the hell are you doing? You are drinking more beer than I am drinking. Piss off, dickhead, or I'll bash you up. I don't care about your history. You see, back then, I tried to be like you, yeah. My brother and my dad because they were cool. But should it be my father say, what can you do with a yobbo, son? What can you do with a yobbo, son? What can you do with a yobbo, son? Drinking beer in clubs in the backyard. You see, my father didn't want to be cool. He was a loser of a father, just a young dude thing. Didn't want to party of any of us. I thought cool was a good thing. Some old dickhead asked me for a cigarette. I said, sorry, I don't smoke. He said, bullshit, I saw you do it. But he was living in the past, yeah. I hit my yobbo, Father. I hit my yobbo, Father. I hit my yobbo, Father, right over the head. Okay, I hope you've all enjoyed that. It was pretty good. I might do another one day. See you later. Bye.